Hi, everybody. It's Karma Cassidy sitting here in a dude's shirt. Hi, it's Greg. I know, it's hard to believe. No, but I am sitting here in a wig for a very good reason. Not just because I have secret desires to be a woman, because I really don't. I kind of like being a dude. But I'm sitting here because I am going to be jazzing it up for evening. Sitting in a dude's shirt wearing a wig. So there's certain things. Obviously, I still look like a guy in a wig, right? And y'all are ladies, so I thought I'd play the part and kind of come out as my alter ego, Karma Cassidy. Okay, I'll pull the wig down in front. So anyway, I'm going to be doing an evening eye. I'm going to be wearing a wig while I'm doing it. And I'm going to jazz up the contouring just a little bit so you can really see what it would be like to be a drag queen. No, I'm kidding. Just to do a really dramatic eye. So there's a couple things I'm going to do. I already had this look from earlier from all the other... just broke something. Oops. Let me get that just 1 second. Oh my God. I'm breaking things. Oh, it's live TV. What are you going to do? Okay. Anyway. So I've already got this look going on. What I'm going to do is jazz it up a little bit. So there's really, really simple ways to do that. First thing I'm going to do is use a black, just a basic black eyeshadow. And I'm going to use the same brush I used earlier to do my crease. This brush right here. I'm just going to dip into that black. And all I'm going to do is just basically go over everything with the black. So keeping my eye open again, I'm just going to kind of go back and forth into this crease using black, and then really swirl it around on the inner corner of the eye, like so. So it's really just very simple. You're just basically creating, is this brush wet? Shouldn't be. I'm actually using a black eyeshadow called Cinderfella to do this. Going back and forth into that crease to deepen it up just a little bit. Now when you're doing this, you can go out a little further or go up a little further than you normally would. Totally fine. The whole purpose is to make that really smoky eye, right? So leaving the contrast, you want to make sure you leave contrast. Leave the lightness on the inside of the corner. It's very important to have that. This would be like, say, if you're going to, happy hour after work with the ladies to pick up a guy, or if you're going on a hot date with the hubby and you want to make him feel like he's like, dating someone else who doesn't ever wear makeup, or who wears lots of makeup compared to the woman he married who wears none at all. Do you see what that automatically does? It just totally changes the look. I'm going in a little further and I'm going a little higher here. So I really want to create a lot of contrast here. Okay? There you go. So it's really, really simple. It doesn't take a lot of effort to do this. Just go back and forth. Keep building the color as needed. And since I'm blind as a bat, I really can't see. So if this looks like a hot mess, I apologize right now. But I don't think it does. Just going to kind of right here in this area. A little more blending. Like so. Okay? And that's that. So that's what we're doing there. The more I put stuff like this on, the more womanly I kind of feel. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a flat brush, basically just any old brush will do, take a little bit of white, and then just go up here and highlight a little bit better. So again, creating a little more contrast than we had. And it also blends out kind of this area, like so. And take another little fluffy brush, which I can't seem to find. Here's one. And just blend with a clean, fluffy brush. That way there's no color in there. Blending is essential. Let me put on my glasses. Oh, I don't have them. I don't know where they are. Okay, but you get the point. I should probably get contacts to do this. See what that does? Yes. So I'm going to leave that eye just like it is so you can see the contrast between the two. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to deepen up the contouring of my face a little bit more. Actually, before I do that, there's one little area. I want to just bring this up just a little bit more right here. Perfect. Love that. That's much better. Yes, ma'am. Just blend it. Perfect. So, the other thing I'm going to do, real quick with the eyes, I'm going to use a liquid liner. This is just a really cheap one called Stiletto or something. And I'm just going to add a little more oomph using a liquid liner. And adding that little bit of a cat eye effect is really nice as well. And go all the way in as far as you can above the lash. Keep in mind, you want to keep some lightness in here though. You do not want to completely just deepen it all up. You want to keep some of that nice and light. I like the Stiletto. I don't know who makes it, if Maybelline or L'Oreal or who does it, but I like it. It's a real cheap drugstore brand. Okay, like that. Makes a huge difference when you do that. Then the other thing I like to do is just take an angled brush of any kind, take that same black that we use in our crease, and just brush that underneath the eye now. Keep this area in the inside corner nice and light, and just brush it in here. I wish I could see. That would be really helpful. I'm just making this outside corner really dark. This is kind of that smoky thing. Okay, see how it's deepening up? And again, add more as necessary. And it can go up a little further in this area here where that liner is if you want. But it just gets smokier and smokier. Love it. Alright, so already looking more like a chick on that side. But what I got to do now is I'm going to do a little bit more contouring. So I'm just going to take this is actually a Ben Nye color. Like I said, don't hesitate to go, in my last video I said this, don't hesitate to go into the Halloween, like Johnny Brock's stores and buy stuff. Sorry, let's keep this professional. This is just a Ben Nye color called Raisin, and it's $9, like really. And it is so highly pigmented, it's awesome. Just gonna take this and I'm gonna do a little more contouring on the cheekbone. And I'm doing this so that you can basically see a little more chisel in this area here. Because I want to really, I would do this, ladies, if I were going out, like I would just do a little more contour. See, this is what you ladies have to deal with, all this hair. I'm dealing with it. But see the difference as the camera is facing? See how this side is not so contoured? And this side has a nice deep contour, so it makes your cheekbone automatically look a little bit more contoured. Take a little bit, oh sorry, wrong side. A little bit of that same color and just right up here in the hairline area. Put a little bit. So remember that C in 3? I'm not even focusing on that right now. I just want to make this look real chiseled. Chiselly wizzled, right? So just chisel it out. And leave this center nice and bright. Very important. Leave the center nice and bright. Okay? Also, other thing, right down here, let's get rid of that double chin, shall we? Chisel this out a little bit better. So you're doing the basic same stuff we did before, but we're doing it a little differently. We're doing a little more impactful. Let's be honest, I got all these techniques from doing drag, and you can totally utilize these in a very girly way. And make it work for you. Do you see the difference in the sides? I mean, let's be honest, PayPal. Yeah, okay. I'm getting prettier by the moment. Oh my god. So again, we're just going in here. I just want to do a little bit more in here. Perfect. You see what the changes it's making? It's making my forehead look smaller. This is just a magic right in front of your face. Magic. Bam. Magic. The other thing I would do is typically I would also do my nose. So let me just show you what that would look like. So I would do the sides of my nose to make my nose look smaller. If I were doing drag, I would do this. So it automatically is contouring. Let me do the other side so it's not so weird. So you can see. I'm gonna give myself a broken nose in a minute here. It's gonna look totally broken because I can't see shit. Also on the tip of your nose right here. So this is just really chiseling this out, making a complete difference. And go right on the tip, just a little bit on the tip. Yeah, it's looking really crooked, but whatever. It's hard to do this in the camera. I look at a broken nose. Oh my god, my nose is crooked. Power of makeup, people. Do you see how crooked that looks? Because I crookeded it out. I crookeded it out. I'm gonna go fix this shit. Okay. Okay, let's see.